device is lost.
What is up, guys, and today we're taking a look at 10 more cool tech things you can buy online. This is the 6th video in the series, so feel free to go check out my channel for the rest of these. As well, this series isn't about taking price into consideration, and instead is just about showing you guys the coolest stuff available, or at least that will be available in a few months. Some things could be $5 and some could be $200, so if you're looking for videos that show cool things under a certain price range, then feel free to check out my channel because I have a bunch of those videos on there too. But anyway, like always, links to these products will be in the description below in the order they're mentioned. So first up, we have SINGLECUE Gen 2, which goes for $150. This is a gesture controlled controller that can be put on your TV, countertop, or in just any space in which you commonly exist in. After putting this thing down and plugging it in, you'll be able to use gestures, which include things like waving your finger around and bending it to control over 100,000 different devices. These devices include TVs, media streamers like the Apple TV, amplifiers and receivers, audio systems, home theater systems, smart climate control, smart door locks, smart lighting, and more. Some things that it will be compatible with soon are gaming consoles, DVD and CD players, as well as smart outlets. Overall, this thing is definitely pretty cool and could just make controlling certain things, especially smart things in your house, a lot easier. Just imagine being able to turn your lights on and off or unlock your front door by waving a finger. In the number 2 spot, we have the 7Hug Smart Remote for $230. This remote is designed to be the remote of all remotes, to make all the other remotes bow down and take the L. This medium small device is honestly too crazy. It's freaking awesome. It can interact with other devices over Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and infrared. It has a touch screen, and all you have to do to set this thing up is set up the 3 sensors in the room you plan on using it in. The sensors help tell the remote what it's looking at and where it's positioned at inside the room. After you've paired everything up and just have the whole setup complete, you'll be able to point it at a smart light, adjust its brightness, turn it on and off, point it at the TV, turn it on and off as well, or search through all the channels. Or if you have a smart lock, then you can point it at your door to order an Uber, or even point it at the window to check the weather. There are so many possibilities for this thing. It is definitely the ultimate remote. Next up is the TESSERACT 6-axis gaming mouse for $115. This is one crazy mouse. And though I said gaming mouse, this thing is great for so much more than just that. You could even use this to assist you in 3D design, virtual engineering, and even to pilot a drone. One second you're using your mouse to take down a Zeppelin in Battlefield 1, and the next you're using it to fly a drone around in your backyard. Looking back to the gaming aspect of the TESSERACT mouse, it aims to redefine the computer mouse since video games, computers, and whatnot have all been going through big changes, getting much better and better. But gaming mouses haven't really gone through as much of a change as everything else has. With this gaming mouse, you'll not only be able to slide it around your table like a normal one, but you'll also be able to rotate your wrist around using this thing as another form of control within video games. In the number 4 spot, we have the Glove 1 for $230. This thing takes virtual reality into the next level by letting you actually feel things that aren't really there and only exist in the realm of VR. Say if you had a VR headset on and gloves, and a ball was right in front of you, you'd be able to pick it up as well as feel its shape, weight, and any physical features on it. This works by having 10 actuators distributed throughout the palm and fingertips of each glove, which all vibrate independently at different intensities and at different frequencies. This is way cool since most advances in VR have been about vision, so it's cool to see something like this. As well, I'm sure this would never get old since there's always going to be something new to touch. Don't take that out of context. Now up is the SKEYE Nano 2 FPV drone and VR headset combo. The drone is about $130 and the VR headset goes for $30. With these two things, you'll be able to experience drones in a whole new way. The SKEYE drone has a built-in camera which enables you to see exactly what your drone is seeing in real time. While that's pretty cool on its own, it's not new or anything, and lots of other drones have that capability now. It gets better though. With the VR headset, you're going to be able to view whatever your drone is seeing up close and personal in the headset. It's going to be way more immersive and just give such a better viewing experience than when compared to just normally looking at your phone screen outdoors. Next is Talon, the world's first smart gaming controller ring for 80 bucks. With the Talon, you can use it to control your phone, tablet, smart TV, VR headset, smartwatch, and IoT devices. While this would be a bit weird on some games for controlling some things, it seems as if it could be useful in some situations, but looks more like something you'd use to mess around and have fun with every once in a while. For the games this works well with, I'm sure it'd be pretty fun and make a really cool experience to just be able to control everything without even touching the screen or a controller. One thing though I thought is pretty cool and I definitely want to do is control a drone like that guy was in the beginning of this video. If it worked out well, that would be pretty dope. Next, we have the DAS 5Q Smart Mechanical Keyboard for $230. This thing is really cool in the sense that you can customize the alerts that are given right to your fingertips. Maybe if you have a smart lock on your door, you can have the D key light up whenever someone opens the door to your house. Or maybe you want the keys that spell out DJ Khaled to light up whenever he posts a new tweet. Honestly, there are endless possibilities. As well, you can even assign keys to perform actions. So maybe if you press, whatever keys you assign to it, you can turn the lights on and off throughout your house. Next is Amplify, the HD Wi-Fi router for 140 bucks. Inside this router, you'll find turbocharged 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. So that's awesome, but this thing even has a full color circular touchscreen display which can be used to configure this thing as well as display certain information. It comes with 2 mesh points which are basically the Wi-Fi extenders. So with that super strong router and these 2 mesh points, you're going to get good whole home internet coverage. Now up we have the Color MUSE Paint Color Identifier for 50 bucks. This thing could be really useful for DIY projects, matching colors exactly, saving a certain color that you really like, and more. Even if you're not using it for something like that, I still think it'd be fun to play around with it and see the actual colors of things, since the environment, like the lighting and color of objects around it, can make things look a different color than they actually are. In the number 10 spot, finally, we have the Fetch It Go Smart IoT Controller for 50 bucks, another one of the lesser priced items on this list. Just by pressing one of the buttons programmed by you, you'll be able to call a lift, start home appliances, turn lights on, create reminders, and more. That panel holding all the buttons in is a clear piece of plastic, so you'll also be able to write next to each button what it does. As well, the battery life lasts a pretty good 18 months. This is basically a controller for all your smart devices. Want your coffee maker to start brewing your coffee in the morning when you wake up? Push the button. Want music to play on your speakers? Push the button. Running low on yogurt and need to order some more and have it delivered to your house? Push the button. And then do the little swipe thing at the bottom. Thanks for watching. Like I said, links to all these things are in the description below. As well, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome weekly videos just like this one. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.